The shocking red card that changed everything for Tipperary hurling controversy explained. Imagine the scene, the whistle blows, the crowd roars, and just like that, the game is turned upside down. In a shocking twist, Darragh McCarthy, Tipperary's talented young corner forward, was sent off for striking in the very first minute of the match. What was supposed to be an exhilarating contest suddenly felt like a one-sided affair. In today's hurling, losing a player so early is a devastating blow. Teams have honed their skills to a point where playing a man down is almost impossible. But here's the kicker. Getting a red card in the opening moments of a game goes against an unwritten rule that has been part of the sport for generations. Traditionally, there's been a sort of unspoken understanding that players could engage in a bit of roughhousing before the game truly kicks off. It's a rite of passage, a way for players to stake their claim on the field. This wasn't in the rulebook, but it was understood by everyone involved. Let them tussle a bit, blow off some steam, and a yellow card would usually suffice. But was that really fair? Why should the timing of a red card depend on the clock? Referee Johnny Murphy, after conferring with his umpires, made the call to send McCarthy off for striking his opponent, Sean O'Donoghue. Meanwhile, chaos reigned on the field, with at least 7 or 8 other players engaged in their own wrestling matches. As the ball was thrown in, Cork's inside backs and Tipperary's forwards were already locked in fierce combat. It seemed Murphy was oblivious to the mayhem until Alan Tynan broke free to take a shot, momentarily shifting the focus. Another unspoken rule in these early skirmishes is that there's safety in numbers. If everyone is at it, how can one player be singled out? Why would a referee want to make a controversial decision right at the start? These customs provided a sort of immunity, a risk that players took without a second thought. The expectation was that the referee wouldn't pull the trigger, so let the games begin. Take Tard Kennelly, for instance. He should have been sent off in the first minute of the 2009 All-Ireland football final, but he escaped punishment. Colin Lynch faced a 3-month suspension for his actions at the throw-in in the 1998 Munster hurling final, yet he wasn't sent off immediately. For years, players have gotten away with a bit of rough play at the throw-in. By those standards, McCarthy was unfortunate to encounter a referee willing to enforce the rules right from the get-go. Striking is a red card offence, whether it happens in the first minute or the last. There's no chance of an appeal overturning that decision. It was the right call. At half-time, some Tipperary substitutes confronted O'Donoghue on the sideline, accusing him of going down too easily to get McCarthy sent off. After the match, tensions flared again, when another Tipperary player struck O'Donoghue with a hurley. After taking a hit like that, it's no surprise he hit the ground. Interestingly, Tipperary has a history of overcoming early red cards. They famously won the 2019 All-Ireland semi-final, after John McGrath was sent off early in the second half, turning a 5-point deficit into a stunning victory. Just a year earlier, Aaron Gillane was sent off after just 12 minutes against Cork, yet they managed to secure a draw. But those instances are becoming rare. The game has evolved, and teams are now better at managing the ball. Last year, when Wexford found themselves down a man against Clare in the All-Ireland quarter-final, they struggled to recover. By the 17th minute, Cork was leading 3-6-0-3, and Tipperary's coach, Liam Cahill, expressed his fears of a potential 30-point defeat. Cork's movement is exceptional, he noted. They create spaces and overload positions, making it incredibly challenging for us to keep up. Cork's performance was a mix of brilliance and inconsistency. Seamus Handy shone brightly, while Patrick Horgan was not far behind. Declan Dalton made a strong case for a starting position when Shane Barrett returns. The rest of the team, they were a bit hit or miss. In the end, The excitement of the match was dampened by the early red card, but it's a reminder of how quickly things can change in hurling. The thrill of the game is always just a moment away, but so too is the unpredictability that keeps fans on the edge of their seats.